Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Welcome to your universal message for May. So, if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I did pre-pull all these cards. Yes, I did shuffle multiple times. I did all of that. The problem is I've been sick for the last month and haven't been able to do full-fledged readings. So as a result, it's taking over 24 hours to upload videos, and I'm trying to get these videos out because it's been like a month since I've done videos. Um, so just know, like I pre-shuffled. It's just everything's laid out. And once I can get back into where things upload quickly, you'll see me shuffling on camera. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a lot of the water sign, like all water signs, because you're the last water sign I'm doing. Like there is huge shifts going on with all these eclipses, full moons, and so forth. Give me just a second, and I apologize because I'll have to take a sip of water here and there. But like I'm really thinking about titling this reading like rock, like I just keep hearing like this is going to rock your world, okay? And I feel like things have happened that have really shook you to your core, but the light is coming. Like the light at the end of the tunnel is coming, okay? So let's get started. With trust, it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And I do feel the sense like you do need to trust your decision making here. I feel like there's a sense of maybe you're not trusting your intuition or yourself, okay? But you need to listen to that inner voice. And I feel like by doing so and making movement and changes here, it's going to bring you to happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This this reading is very much about movement, endings, transformation, really beautiful energy, and there is a lot of major arcana here, so very definitely being spiritually guided, Scorpio, okay? So with the first column, temperance is about needing moderation and balance, right? But I do feel like you've either been transforming into something differently or you're in the process of transforming, and it's like I just keep getting no more of being in survival mode, like doing things just to get by or to do the bare minimum. Like there's not going to be any more shortcuts here, okay? Because you're realizing by doing that it's only hurting yourself. um but I am getting like you are actually, you're going to be thriving. There is a need to slow down a little bit and remember patience, that you can't rush things to come in because there's reasons that it needs to take the time it does to create. And I know that's not something we like to hear because I don't even like to hear that, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. It's part of our growth. It's like asking, God, please, or angels, whatever it is you believe in, help me, with my patience. Well, I've asked for that, and clearly these last few months have been patience. Like I have had to learn patience. So just remember that. With the Two of Cups, it also speaks about balance, examining your partnerships here. Whether it's work, love, career, doesn't matter. There is a huge thing here about needing to communicate clearly, but I also feel like you need to come into balance with your divine masculine and your divine feminine self, okay? With the moon, it's about like now's not the time to make assumptions, okay? Because I do feel like there's a part of you that's not seeing clearly, but you need to see clearly and you need to have clear thoughts, clear intentions. You need to put out your intentions out there, if you haven't done so already, because this is a time for rapid manifestation. I am recording this before the April eclipse, and I'm telling you, with all the water signs, with the moon energy, it's affecting us all. And I say that because I'm a Cancer. You're really going to start seeing rapid movement and changes for the good. So let's go to the love column here. We have the King of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, Lord, Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So I'm going to talk about singles, and I'm going to talk about people who are stuck or waiting on some type of past person. Okay. With the King of Cups, from a singles perspective, I feel you have someone coming towards you. This person, displays these characteristics of the King of Cups. This person is stable, emotionally balanced, emotionally available, confident, right? Goes with the flow, doesn't get like their feathers ruffled over the small stuff or even big stuff, like just level headed. And I'm going to say for some of you, you could be falling in love with a friend. That's just the energy I'm getting. If you're stuck on someone, I feel that this person's going to make a return. This person's going to come back and try to portray an emotionally balanced individual, okay? And I'll get to that as I go through this column. With the Knight of Cups, if you are single, I do get the energy like this person's going to sweep you off your feet, and it's going to be a complete surprise. And again, I feel like it's somebody you know or somebody you've talked to that kind of knows you. It doesn't even need to be like a close friend or a good friend. It could be somebody like you talk to here and there that you run into or you see somewhere. Okay? Like at a coffee shop or something like that. Anyway, but it's going to kind of surprise you when this person comes forward to tell you like how they feel or that they want to, you know, maybe, take you to go on a date. If you're stuck on someone, there is a sense of needing to move forward, needing to move on to a new phase. Um, and yes, even though that this is an emotional situation for you, because the Knight of Cups is all about coming out of one phase and moving into another. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very drawn to looking this, and it's like someone new is coming in. There could be an age difference between the two of you. It could be a fire sign, a water sign. Signs really don't matter. I state that in my description box. But even if your past person was a fire sign, that doesn't matter. It's going to be a lot of fiery energy, passion, excitement, emotional fulfillment here. Okay. Which is something that I feel like a lot of you have lacked in your relationships in the past, even with the person you're stuck on. So, with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, regardless if you're stuck on somebody or you're not, I do get the sense that there is a positive change on the horizon. You may be deepening. I do get for a few of you, like this person, if you're stuck, this person is going to come back in to, I keep hearing like portray the King of Cups energy and the stability. And I feel like it's going to improve for a little while, but it's going to go, and you feel like you're going to overcome some difficulties. But with the Page of Swords, it's like it's going to revert back. Okay. With pages, this person could be immature. Yes, there could be an age difference. Okay. But mostly there's a lack of communication. Like communication is a big problem here of you both getting on the same page. Like I'm getting the sense like one person wants to commit, somebody else doesn't. And the person can be flighty, and I don't mean that in a condescending way. I mean it from a perspective of like they come in and promise you something and it sticks for a little while and then it's gone. As if like that conversation never happened. All right. Again, immature, but I also get for some of you like this person has a curious eye, and it's like just trouble in paradise. Like it's been a cyclical repetitive issue here. So if you're single, there could be two people coming in, but I also get for the singles like you've gone through this personal transformation, and you've looked and seeked the knowledge, and you've gotten the knowledge, and you've moved forward towards you're moving towards something that's more stable for you. And again, like I get a sense there could be two people coming in, the king, that you have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Again, this person who's eyeing you up is like, it's like I'm getting different energies because I feel, now don't get me wrong, somebody from the past could also be coming in, but I'm getting more of an energy like this person has seen you transform. This person may look at your social media or talks to other people that you hang out with or know. Maybe it's even like, oh, hey, how's such and such doing? Okay, like just random, not trying to be obvious about it too much, okay, but trying to get in the know if like, is this person single, whatever. um because this person wants to come towards you, okay? So let's talk about career and finances now. Now let me jump down. Oop, crap. Sorry. Let me jump down here for a second, okay? Some of you may have lost a job or leaving a job, or like you're having some type of transformation at work, or a transformation needs to be had at work, okay? Like I keep hearing, don't be dependent on something that's like not functioning for you is really the best way to say it, okay? So let me go here. With the King of Swords, it's like I don't know why, like a job with a uniform. I don't know. You take that as it resonates. The King of Swords is an older male, and this could be a female, okay, which is masculine energy, who is helping push you for some type of higher standards, okay? And this can be in a new job or an existing. And I think this person comes off to you as like a complete ass, or just like no compassion, but really this person is like that because they're trying to push you to be your best and not to get emotionally involved in the situation. Like they feel like the only way you're going to get it or be motivated is if they kind of are a hard ass on you, if that makes sense. Okay, like they're pushing you to have higher standards and truly see your value, but they're not going to come out and tell you that. Okay, with the Emperor, it's like your hard work is going to be noticed. It's going to reap the rewards, the success, the recognition here. To come back down here, with Temperance, it's like needing to surrender for balance and harmony. Pay attention to your health as well, is what I'm getting in general, or from an emotional perspective. Also, there is big life changes and transformation, and it's going to get you to see the big picture and understanding of something. And I feel like part of that is needing to let go of the things that really aren't there, that don't serve a high purpose for you, but also letting go of old habits and behaviors. So great energy. Okay, so let's talk about as far as your advice over here: the Chariot, the World, Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be physically moving a home, job. But I also feel for some of you it's an energetic, you're finally taking your energy back to get into balance with something. So for example, say for example you lost a job, okay? And you've been really angry about it, and it's like let that energy go because it's not serving you. It's actually doing more harm than good. It's blocking you. Like you can't change what happened, so let it go. Even if this is with a love situation. So some of you have already started to let that go, okay? But some of you, you do need to do that in order for a brand new, fresh beginning, new start, like ground zero, like building something new, building a new, solid, stable foundation, okay? With the Page of Pentacles. Give me 1 second. I need to take another sip of water. I'm sorry. But regardless, movement and action is needed here on your part. Um, and it's like, get off this hamster wheel and going in the same circles and same circles, okay? I am going to tell you, you could be meeting someone online or something of that nature because they live at a distance. I'm just getting that as well. I know this is advice, but I just got to go with the energy I'm getting. But anyway, but again, there is some type of travel movement involved here and action. So with the Six of Cups, Three of Wands, Judgment, I am getting that, you're being asked to answer the call. Some of you may need to heal the inner child, or you're going to start seeing that perhaps things from your childhood have affected your relationships. And that could be both in love and career relationships and how you talk to people and deal with people. Okay. Um, Look at the repetitive cycles here, the things that have been, the patterns, the things that have, things that haven't necessarily served you. Um, how can and it's like I keep hearing like it's like, what are you waiting for? Because it's time to make the decision here. It's like you're being called to have this spiritual awakening. And again, everybody's on different time frames, so you've already been in this spiritual awakening process, and you're going to start seeing things with all these moon cycles, and it's going to, the emotions may be going up and down, but you're actually going to start seeing things and believing. Like, I feel like, you've needed to trust for so long that things are going to get better. Well, guess what? Now you're going to start seeing it, and it's going to bring you to your happiness, because you're actually going to be like, yes, finally. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't mean it's all going to come at one time and be very obvious. It's going to be like parcels, which you have temperance here and you have temperance here. So it's requiring your patience. Like, it's going to be like, okay, the universe is like, all right, you've made it this, excuse me, now I have hiccups. You've made it this far. I'm going to give you a little bit to show you. Okay, now you've now leveled up again. We're going to give you a little bit more. So it's like, starting from a page perspective and rebuilding to build up to something very secure and stable here. With the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands, I do have to say, some of you, there could be somebody who leaves you money or inheritance or something like that. That's for a very minute group, okay? Um, but it's all about like you needing to know and understand your value and worth. I really feel like you've kind of struggled with that, maybe even your self-esteem. And it's like Spirit's trying to say, like, put your mind in a good place so it will allow you to see clearly and take action. Okay. With the Two of Wands, it's like you know what path you need to go on, but there's a sense like you're needing to respect your decisions instead of criticizing them or doubting them, if that makes sense. Um, but I do fondly feel like you're going to get to a point. The Queen of Swords has been through some really bad crap in her life. She could be divorced, widowed. Some of you truly may have lost a significant other, a partner. And maybe that's where some of this, they've left you some type of inheritance. Um, but with the Queen of Swords, it's like she was down in the clouds for a long time. And after learning the lessons, experiencing the very harsh, needing to see things and accepting the truth, the harsh, painful truth and experiences, she's finally able now to see above and getting away from the cloudiness and not being able to think clearly, see clearly, make decisions clearly. Now rising above the clouds, because now she knows, like, I approach things by looking at the truth, whether it's painful or not. Because I need that clarity for me. I need to remove she's learned to remove the emotions out of it and look at things for really what they are. Okay. So I hope this helped you, Scorpio. This is a beautiful reading. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like and subscribe, comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.